Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Hey Josh, that my boy, yeah. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Yeah. Y'all make sure you stay cool, drink enough water, because it's hot. Now y'all, I want to get into this content right here. Anytime, Josh, for you, baby. Anytime for you, baby. Anytime for you, baby. Doing a good job, man. Doing a good job. Now, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something. This case right here, God is good all the time. All the time. Let me tell y'all something. I don't feel good about this situation. In this case right here, now y'all know I want to keep everything entertaining. I've always been entertaining in what I do, regardless of good or bad. Then let me tell y'all something. Now I'm going to educate y'all on something that you're missing in this case. And I'm going to educate, and then I'm gonna comment on some things that you missed in this case. And I'm going to show you, but you got to listen. And pay attention to what that judge is saying, because sometimes I don't know what's going on with the cameraman. The cameraman kind of like talk a little low. Not the cameraman. I apologize, not the cameraman. But the judge be trying to talk all soft, and I know he's a little harder than that with the long hair on his head. Now, I don't know why he trying to put this joker back in the street. But after reviewing the video, y'all, I had to go back and I had to look at the video. Now, something that the prosecutor said that I don't think he should have said. Now, it could be funny at the Grandma Lanita, you know how I am. But for some reason, I don't think that the prosecutor should have added that little bit on the tail end. See, y'all got to pay. Let me tell you something. Lately, we've been dealing with the wrong. Wrong been winning. Wrong been winning for some reason, but they ain't won over me yet. Two things I want y'all. We're gonna look over this here, something the judge said, and we're gonna look over this right here. Now, y'all, something that judge said that y'all ain't paid attention. Now, I wanna first of all, before I do anything, before we go over anything, something happened in this case. Something happened. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I think gonna happen, y'all. Now, y'all know, I want y'all to listen to me, okay? Just listen to me. Now, it's some slick shit going on in this. I don't cuss like this. I apologize. Some slick stuff going on in this case. I heard the prosecutor say something at the end that I didn't like. But it's something that he told the jurors about, let's see, Alexander. Something that the prosecutor said that y'all didn't catch on to. I know somebody caught on to, because they like me. I hear you. I heard you. You said the prosecutor said, I know it was, he told the jurors, I know it was Nalexia Alexander fault. He said, I know it was. But jury, y'all got to convict this man for doing what he did to her. Why you say it was her fault? It's no 14-year-old fault for running away. It's no 14-year-old fault for somebody to take their life. It's nobody's fault when somebody take your life for nothing, or for something that they shouldn't even made that kind of decision. Now look, y'all, what I think that's gonna happen, that we didn't know, and that some of y'all don't know, but y'all should know, because we done been here. We do cases. We react on cases all the time. Now that even though the jury came out with a guilty verdict, the judge can listen to this, y'all, because I had to go and read up on this. I ain't just learned this. I had to go and read up on this stuff. I had to go around and read it. I wish my aunt was still living. She was an attorney, and I listened to her, and that's all she dealt with was attorney. But you know they got all kinds of attorneys. Now look, y'all, a judge can't determine whether or not there was insufficient, listen to me, evidence to support the decisions of the jury. Did y'all hear me? I had to go back and read up on this stuff. Did you hear me? What the use of having a jury if the judge decisions matter? Sometimes that can weigh good for people. Sometimes that can weigh bad for people. She with the prosecution team, okay? They trying to get this man the death penalty, which he took that girl life. He should. Why are they keep protecting Ronnie? That's why I said when you come forward, when a prosecutor come on out, you better come on out of there talking with some power in your voice, with your words. Words what attracts people attention. Okay. Now what I just said. Now the judge can't overturn. A judge can't overturn the jury guilty verdict, y'all. I've been paying this judge some attention. I've been paying this judge some attention. I've been looking at him. I've been watching him. And guess what? Guess who I've been watching? The cameraman. Typically, it can't happen. I think something going on with the prosecutor and the defendant and the judge. Something going on in that little circle. Something going on, y'all. Yep. It's no way that the judge, after listening to this case, I think that this judge is basing Nalexia Alexander case, which is Ronnie Walker trial, with a trial that he is enhancing right now. Hey, manifest. Don't worry about what I said. I'm grown. I can do what I want to do. And then back to what I was saying while you being rude. Okay. like I said with my money, that the judge can determine. I love you, Manifest. I love you. I love you. Hit that like button. I love you. Now, the judge, no way that this judge had some insufficient evidence that can say that the juror, that prosecutor had insufficient evidence to support the jury decision, because she was in that car. I'm gonna take y'all back here to remind y'all what was said. I'm gonna take y'all right here for a minute. Okay, now listen here, y'all. Y'all know we are reacting. Okay, listen to what she just said. What listen? What we doesn't realize is this dude right here. Hold on. This dude right here told a lie. He told a bald head lie the first time. It said that he did the killing. Ronnie didn't do nothing. That's what he said. I want to ask y'all a question. After listening to what the prosecution set out for us, do you think that there is enough sufficient evidence to overturn this case? Because he lied in the beginning. Creed lied in the beginning. Robert lied. What made Robert change his mind? Now, evidence is overwhelming to me in the favor of, I don't know who lied. All of them liars. All of them lies to me. The prosecution, I want to ask y'all a question. In this case, since we've been covering this case, if you haven't been listening, you go back and listen. Ain't no one talking about it. The prosecution, I want to ask y'all a question. Do y'all think that the prosecution failed Nalesia to prove that the defendant guilt beyond the reasonable doubt? For some reason, I think allegedly the judge may think, and why do he think that he made a significant, a reason why I said a significant legal mistake during the trial? I don't understand it, because really he ain't have nothing to say. I don't understand this. Somebody appealed. I think that the defense team appealed. What y'all don't know about this case is, we're looking at three liars. You got Ronnie, Robert, and this dude right here. That defendant, the judge, I apologize, do have the power to reverse. Now the defendant did. The defendant, I think that the defendant appealed. Appeal to the court, and the court and the appeal court have the power to reverse a judge decision. A jury's verdict if they find legal errors. Something happened when they changed this man right here case the first time. Something happened. Something happened right here when they changed his.
For lying at first to detectives. Their case boils down to Robert Creed.
Now, did you hear her? Here go Robert Creed, y'all. Robert Creed is right here. That's the bald head man right there who lied the very first time when they changed his conviction. Okay, you have to ask yourself: did he shoot? Do the prosecutor have enough to say that he shot Alexia? Was he hired to shoot Alexia? Why Ronnie witness? Huh? Because you got to ask yourself, why did he come along with Ronnie to do the dirty work? I'm not on his side, period. This is a criminal case, y'all. Criminals. You're dealing with criminals. That judge might overturn the jury verdict, a guilty verdict, y'all. So you think about Jarvis butts in this situation. They have sit here in this case, y'all, and blame Naziah. Not Naziah, I'm sorry. Nalexia. They said the things that they said about Nalexia was she's a runaway. It was her, she made poor decisions. It was her fault. I don't heard it too many times from the prosecutor and the defense.
Detectives. It shows Creed shot her from the front passenger seat.
Now, go back to what she just said. Go back to what she just said. Go back to what she just said. It makes sense that this dude right here, Robert Creed, let me put it on Robert. Robert, Mr. Leprechaun, could have been the one that did the act. Because he a criminal too. Criminal plus criminal equal criminal. So I want to ask y'all, said, in this criminal case right here, y'all, this judge might overturn. Don't get too happy in this case. This guilty verdict, if the prosecution evidence was so weak. Because now you listening to someone right here, Robert, who said he did it in the first time. He said he commit those crimes at first. He said it. And somehow, y'all, they overturned it somehow. I don't know what the world going on in this case. But this is what you call Jarvis Butts case. Things can overturn any minute. Even if it's a guilty verdict if somebody overfilled. Ask yourself, if the prosecution evidence was it weak in this case, that no reasonable person could have found Ronnie Walker guilty, according to a law firm. Think about a law, according to the law. Listen, I don't care. Listen.
In his own sentencing for lying at first to detectives. Their case.
Okay. Now, stop right there on this. I just want to bring that to your attention. I want to come right here. Let me come right here. I want to bring that to y'all attention. I want to bring that to y'all attention. People, you sure can. I'm not being rude. I'm just saying I left because you said, Oh, oh, let me move that. I thought you talking about the case. Okay, let's go back. Now, y'all, let's stay focused on the case. For those people who've been in this case, don't get too happy. Because Thursday morning can turn out to be different. Now, before I go, I want y'all to listen to this video. Slick, listen to this judge, what he's about to say to make me think that you may have a criminal walk the street. I'll say that again. Listen with your ears and not with your mouth. Listen with your ears and not with your mouth. This can be overturned at any given time due to right now, even though the jury has reached a guilty verdict after the defense appealed the court, and it due to other legal decisions from the judge, we could have a criminal walk the street again due to the fact she was a runaway. Naziah ran away from home. That's what they said, right? Think about Naziah Harris and Lexia. This case should open y'all eyes for any second, any minute, how something can overturn by the judge on a guilty verdict if the attorney appeal. If there is enough sufficient evidence, they're going to have this problem in Naziah Harris' case. That's why I chose this case, because it's, to me, related, similar to Naziah Harris. Because y'all don't have nobody, and y'all cannot prove that that prosecutor got to come with it to prove that Ronnie, they have to have enough sufficient evidence. To me, in this case, I'm gonna say he guilty, but I'm saying it because he put her in the car. But doesn't mean that I brought Robert with me to take her out. But I want less of time, so I'm gonna rely on Ronnie. Now the judge could have made, somehow this judge is thinking about a legal mistake during this trial he made. We could be listed to, it could have been a legal error. He the one run the thing. He runs everything. I just want to give y'all that education part. So if you come in and you missed out on it, go back and listen to it. This is serious, y'all. This is a serious matter. This is a serious case. This is a serious situation. I'm gonna run this out. I want y'all to listen to it. I'm gonna praise the Lord that the judge don't overturn his decision. I hope he don't. I hope this man don't get out. I hope this man don't. We need justice for this young girl, regardless if she was wrong or made poor decision. They not looking at her as a good girl. They not looking at her good right now, y'all. The judge not. In other words, the judge saying it's her fault. It's her fault because first of all, she should have been there with her mama. She should have been at home. The law gonna change. I'm gonna let y'all hear this out. The law is going to change, young people. Whether you ran away or not, you won for 14. She won for 14. Out there fooling with a grown man. They ain't gonna look at it as a grown man fooling with a young girl. They're gonna wonder why it's a 14-year-old running around with a 30-something, where he 40 something. Why is she running around with a 40-something-year-old man? And we can't keep on defending them. They keep doing wrong, and then the law got to keep changing it for them. So no telling what happened. I want y'all to listen to this prosecutor. Listen to the judge. Makes me think Ronnie might walk the street. Ronnie may walk the street. Might walk the street, y'all. Just like Jarvis Butts can walk the street. We can blame Jarvis all day long. But they can look at Nazaria Harris as saying, could look like it was her fault and their fault. In this case, they looking at Walker, not Walker, Nalexia and her mama, her adopted mom. She won for 14. She can't make no decision. She can't make no decision. She ain't even working nowhere. She ain't got no provide. She can't provide for herself.
Secondly, there's the third charge, felony possession of firearm. That charge was severed. It was severed, right? So you're still that. Right, but we'll handle that after.
The firearm was separate. So right now, you tell me this man is the judge is gonna determine. The judge is going to determine whether he lives walk the street. He live or die. That gun is separate. Why is the gun a separate? How is the gun separate and the gun is in the case? Y'all, I'm not an attorney. I just don't understand. I haven't understand that throughout the case. Why is the defendant want this prosecutor need to open up their mouth? These prosecutors ain't here no nothing these days. I hope no nothing happened to me where they got to talk for me. Because why is the gun charge separate from the case? What? Let me rewind that again. What he say? What she? I don't think that judge like that prosecutor either.
Secondly, there's the third charge, felony possession of firearm. That charge was severed. It was severed, right? So you're just gonna be that. Right, but we'll handle that after. I figured as much. I just wanted to make sure that was the case. Well, I mean, I don't think you can see that now. Felony possession charge, as far as the indictment is concerned, we're prepared. We can all we need is to get our fingerprints down here.
Now I agree with that prosecutor. I agree with that prosecutor. It made sense what he just said. Why is she separating something that involved what Ronnie did to the girl? All of that is connected. How are you going to have a separate jury? What is she talking about? When somebody get a chance, the lawyer, a lawyer, please explain to me what is this defense attorney is trying to say. Why is she separating the gun charge with the with this case? And all of it is connected. She trying to get a whole different jury. She trying to get a whole different trial. I'm not understanding that law because I never had to deal with nothing like this. Why? Okay. No, okay. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. You remember when we were watching the case last week, and she asked the judge, I don't know what kind of state of being his mental health be. I don't know how when she asked that question about talk to separating the gun charge from the case, I couldn't understand why did the judge agree with her to have different trial and get different juries. She's separating the case with the gun charge. In other words, she trying to say that Ronnie didn't have the gun. She changed it. She can't do that. What is wrong with Tampa? She can't do that. She can't change that. She changing the whole law. That's why somebody did some slick stuff. She did some slick stuff. She played Jeopardy with the prosecutor, and the prosecutor didn't open up their glasses mouth. They didn't open up their mouth. When she brought that up, they didn't open up their mouth. They didn't say nothing. I don't know why they scared. The judge, I been on got on that judge nerve. I'm gonna be the I show we I been on got on your nerve. You gonna give me what I want. So I think that the judge made a not illegal. He made a mistake in the law. You can't do what she want them to do right there. That's why he said, who told who separated the gun charge from this? Because he know he made a mistake. He made an error. Ronnie, you ain't getting out. You're not getting out. The judge see that he don't made a mistake by telling that defense that she gonna have a separate case. A separate, yeah, she separated the case. All right. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with people. Why they ain't saying that? Like I don't care too much about her, y'all. She tries to be the prosecutor. I think she want that prosecutor job. That was wrong when the jury was this and that. Who is she? She don't run nothing. She ain't the prosecutor. She telling the judge what to do, and she telling the prosecutor what to do. Why? He made a mistake. Judge made a mistake, y'all. Judge made a mistake. Nah, don't be trying to skip video now. All right, he skipped it like that. The judge don't even remember. Jesus. What he was doing? You said it, Judge. See, y'all, you know what? A lot of people, if the judge, he wasn't paying attention to this case, y'all. When the cameraman had the camera on him, he wasn't paying attention. He wasn't even listening. His mind was on something else. He wasn't even paying attention what this girl asked him. What the defense asked him in March about the separate child in the separate charge, with the gun. He don't even know what's going on. Tomorrow I got to look at the transcript and remember what I said. You don't remember? You the judge. Because he ain't worried about this case. He wasn't paying attention to this case. A lot of people behind bars for no reason, and a lot of people free for other reasons. He shouldn't have separated nothing. We shouldn't have to go through a new trial. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get him here. I don't care what y'all say. Judge made a mistake. He gonna go back and change. He can go back and change. He can go back and change. I don't know where it look like he be staring. He be up here talking to Bernie. She trying to tell us what to do. I don't like her. She trying to tell the judge what to do. Judge, come on now. You can't be soft and sitting up there making all that money. And then that woman talk to you in a kind of way. She won't run it free. Due to the judge's fault.
So what my intention is, whenever we finish the evidence before the jury deliberates. So let's say we finish at noon on Tuesday next week or Wednesday next week. I will read the instructions Thursday morning so that the jury will have the entire day to deliberate to avoid issues, objections that I have. I don't foresee it taking that long. I don't understand it. Whatever day it is, I'm not gonna send the jury out on for it to start with a half day. I totally understand. Okay. So whatever day. I don't think I agree with Terry, but either way, we can arrange it that way. Yes. Okay. Yeah, no judgment. So. There are no issues left for the jury today. Yeah. Stay. Right, so I'm gonna call them in and I will release them until Thursday morning. I'll have it ready. With the same definitions. Absolutely. And then the alternates back. Friday office. Anything else before we bring them back?
Mm. You just made a mistake. Just done told that woman one thing and doing another thing. He Judge tripping now, y'all. He's scared now. He know he made a mistake. He know he don't made a mistake. He did tell that girl. He did tell that defense attorney that she can have a separate case, and I couldn't understand that. I know I be paying attention. I couldn't understand why she wanted to have a separate trial. You can't break this up. It is what it is. He made a mistake. And that gun charge. Let me put that. What about that?
Jason Trick, already seated. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So the state defense and I have just talked about some scheduling issues. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjourn until Thursday morning at 10 a.m. When we'll begin the second phase of this. I want to remind you that I'm going to continue to follow the court's instructions. Make sure you avoid TV, radio, internet. That would, in this case, if anybody tries to ask you about this case, tell them you're still part of the jury in this case. You cannot speak to them, and don't discuss the case amongst yourselves further until such time as you're instructed to by the court. All right? With that, I will release you, or actually adjourn, in a better word, until 10 o'clock in the morning, Thursday of this week. Thank you. All rise. Please let nobody see the thing. Any matters we need to discuss. If anything comes up, let me know. You email me those things so you get them out. I'll spend some time familiarizing myself with those. Those things not only. All right. Thank you, Courtney. Recess till 10 a.m.
He mad, y'all. He mad. See that Ronnie Walker judge made a mistake to have a separate case. He told that's what he told the defendant, the defense team, that he was gonna have a gun, the gun be a separate case. Now he's gonna come back on Thursday and correct, and he has the right to change whatever he want to change. So I'm gonna change. He made me change my title. Now I got to change my title to Ronnie Walker. Judge made a mistake to have a separate case with the defense team. Yes, that's what he did. Now he gonna come back on uh Thursday, and he gonna make correction, and he can do that. He the judge. He can do whatever he want to do. I hope y'all enjoyed the commentary. Uh, like I said, it's gonna be funny because God, it's crazy. He's gonna fix it up. Run ain't going nowhere. He gonna stay right there. All right, y'all. I had to come back in here and let y'all know that this could be overturned, but it's not. But it could. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Thanks for watching. This thing right here. Let me show y'all him. He think he about to walk. He think he about. Ooh, he think he about to walk. He ain't walking nowhere. He ain't walking nowhere. Yeah, for real though. I am though. But I had to come in the house and cool down. I know I said I was going to the gym. I'm going for real now, manifest. I'm about to go for real. But you know what? Grandma ain't playing with you, boy. Because we on your butt. I'm out, y'all.